This ship has staircases made with the Swarovski crystals, and just look at that beautiful bling. It's so shiny. In today's video, I want to discuss a little more about staying focused and not getting distracted with all the shiny objects of the world. So we call this the shiny object syndrome. Yes, there's something so attractive and beautiful about sparkles, and it just draws us women in. But I want you to remember that you yourself have your own shining to do. And this is exactly why I took on this challenge for myself, to shine imperfectly, because we all have some story or something to contribute to this world, and I'm here to inspire you to do the same, to shine imperfectly by designing a life you love. I love that I'm in the middle of the ocean, and I'm sharing with you these crystal staircases to share the importance of shining, which in my opinion is just another word for serving. And what better place to illustrate service than a cruise ship? Good morning, sunshine, and welcome to my video 21 of 30 videos. Let's get started.
So, okay, I'm no longer on the cruise by the Swarovski staircase, but I'm under my shiny crystal chandelier in my small kitchen. So I do love shiny things, and I must confess, I have been a prisoner of shiny object syndrome for years. If you don't know what that is, a shiny object syndrome is when someone gets easily distracted by new and exciting things, constantly jumping from one thing to another without finishing what they started. It can affect anyone from students to professionals who finds themselves captivated by the allure of new opportunities and ideas, often leading to decreased productivity and difficulty in achieving long-term goals. So if that's you, this video is for you. So if you haven't been following, I started by sharing that I'm a Jane of all trades, master of none, and I have had that shiny syndrome in like forever. And this is partly why I'm here, so that I can share the pitfalls and what to avoid and all that I've learned from it. So this is why in this week's video we discussed why having focus is so crucial in our success, and avoiding the shiny object is a way to focus. Now, I'm slowly pursuing that one thing that I've always felt I'm meant to be, and that has yet to be revealed, and I hope I get there before I die. But meanwhile, I'm going through the transformation process by storytelling, and I remind myself that I don't need to be perfect to do it. And that's what we should all do. Just do it and shine imperfectly. So in my video 7 of 30, I shared an experience of skipping rope across Canada during our road trip, and how I learned that in order to stand out, we don't need to compete with the big, the powerful, and perfect looking individuals that stand out and stand tall and seem to have it all figured out. We just need to be our imperfect selves. So let's take a look at little children when they do performances on stage. Just this past weekend, I hosted a little talent show for kids at the playground, and we converted it into a little stage for the kids to perform at the end of their session. I love doing talent shows for kids, and I have produced a few talent shows for elementary and high schools in the past without any experience. It all started by buying my 3 little boys instruments to play and creating a band at a very young age. And I was their manager and helped them perform in various venues. Then this little side hustle led to producing shows for big celebrities from my own country. Then I tried to start a business producing young talents, something similar to American Idol but with young kids. Still, I don't know how I found the courage or confidence or even the skill to do it, but it was done and it went pretty well. So it's kind of like doing these YouTube videos. Not sure why I think I can do these things, but I just do it anyways. And I just think everything can be done when you have a passion for it. So do it. For now, I hosted the show for my granddaughter dancing ballet. It's small and intimate because it's something new that we've implemented in the playground. And I still like to occasionally help, even though I'm not involved in the business at the moment. I just love little ones because they are so pure and innocent when they do a little singing or dancing or show us some kind of other small talent. And as a producer of the show, I love the faces of the parents as they glow watching their kids. And as viewers in the audience, we are are so pleased and amused. We just clap, encourage, and we don't judge, right? And yes, there will be those kids that will amaze us and outshine the rest. But as a matter of fact, the little kids that does something completely out of the ordinary is oftentimes the one that entertains us the most, right? I know I get a kick out of watching the funniest acts. They're so cute. So yes, I love the imperfections that the little kids bring into the stage. It's the best. So why then, as adults, should we be any different? What can we learn from the kids? Why can't we be imperfect and be on stage or be here on YouTube or any other platform and be a little goofy, weird, or even awkward? Why not? Well, no one says we couldn't, and there are a lot of crazies online and they get the most views, right? But that's not what I'm saying here. I just want us to be comfortable and not wait to be perfect to show up, because that's what I thought I needed to do. Have the perfect look, the voice, the house, and so on. So why do we need to shine imperfectly? Well, let's go back to the cruise experience. On the cruise ships we've cruised in, we've talked to so many crew members from different countries, and the crew members come to work on the ships on long-term contracts, and they work months at a time away from their families. It's a bit sad, but they work so incredibly hard to serve us and make sure that we have the vacation of a lifetime. And a lot of the crew members don't even get to come off the ship for weeks. They have to either wait or earn their time off. It probably feels like prison for some of them, but nonetheless, they work hard to earn their money and they serve to their best capacity. So we as cruise guests can contribute to their success by filling out forms and selecting crews that really shine during our stay. Whether they served us in the restaurant, the activities, the cabins, the bar, or anywhere in the ship, then those feedbacks will determine if they earn their day off. So the better they serve, the more they shine and the luckier they are. So I have observed for over 10 years of cruising frequently that your attitude has a lot to do with your way of serving. You shine a little brighter as you serve with love. Some of them, although tired, understand that many of us are there to also relax from our hard work. So they serve with a purpose, and those that don't see it will definitely struggle. So as you can see, shining doesn't need to be on the stage or here on YouTube. It's anywhere and anytime we are serving. And serving with our unique talents and skills means using what we're good at and passionate about to help others. It's about identifying our strength, finding causes or communities we care about, and taking action. We can even volunteer, share our knowledge, or create projects that make a positive difference. And by using our talents, we serve and we contribute in a way that's meaningful to us and helps those in need. Now, we've spoken to many of these crew members, and a lot of them have university degrees but cannot find jobs in their own countries and are forced to find other means. I don't think they aspire to work in a hot laundromat or wash dishes and clean toilets all day, but they do what they can, and they do it well while keeping a smile. So I truly admire the dedication and level of hard work they put in. They've admitted that they have no clue what day it is, because for them, it's the same every day, just working away until they get to their day off or when they go home after so many months away from their families. I often remind myself that I need to work hard like them. And actually, we can all learn from their hard work. Now, here's something that I truly love about the ending of the cruise. After all the professional artists or performers had their show on stage, all the different ships we've been on, they always have a talent show for the crew members. And I look forward to it because there's something about Imperfections that I love. Perhaps because I get inspired, and it means we all can shine no matter what caliber of talents we bring to the stage. And so they go on the stage one by one, and oftentimes the audience knows their performers. Sometimes that performer is their cabin steward or their table server, their bartender or photographer. So when they go up, our hearts just swell for them and look forward to what they can do. Oftentimes the crew will surprise you with their talent, like their big singing voice. And yes, there are also times you kind of want to pray for them so so that they will make it through the song. Nevertheless, the crowd cheers really loud because we love them. We probably love them more than the professional performers. And why is that? Because we know that they are imperfect and they are trying very hard. Plus, we appreciate that they serve and love us, so we love them. So to conclude, I share this with you because I have been called Jane of all trades and having the shiny object syndrome. But that's not all bad because I have tried so many things in life, and the only regret I would probably take to the grave would be to not have lived because I waited for the perfect moment to pursue my passion. So if you have a shiny object syndrome like me, maybe it's not all that bad. It's all a perspective. But if it means taking you away from your dream, then yeah, stay focused and remove all the distractions. Meanwhile, you need to be the shiny object and just go out there and shine imperfectly. Don't wait. So today, just remind yourself that you don't need to wait to be perfect to start. That's it for today. This week, we will cover how to develop your talents or passions and what you can do to get started and which platforms to choose. So see you on the next video. À la prochaine, mes amis. Bye for now.